dynamic stretch reflex is what this is all based on. So from the beginning, or the standing position, we start our day getting out of bed and standing up, and hopefully we can stand this straight. Most of us, I know for me some days I'm like this, trying to get out of bed. But you want to be able to hold a static position through our plumb line that we feel controlled over. And why am I dorsiflex right now when none of you guys are dorsiflex? Because that's where the weight should be distributed. That's how we hold ourselves in a stable position. Where do we go from there? We start to walk, we start to move. So then we go through our phases of gait. Our first phase of gait is actually loading. The mid-stance. Having that balance, having that freedom, like I said before, to move. To be able to move in any way I want to. The next is what we call terminal. And this basically splits our body. This is when our weight transfer is starting to happen. And we're getting ready to put that foot down. And there's no other device on the market that really focuses on training this. But we go out for walks, we go out for runs, we do all these things, and then we wonder, why does my knee hurt? Some crazy reason my knee just started hurting. I'm being active, I'm trying to do the right things. It's typically because you lack that flexibility and mobility in your foot and ankle. And then finally, is pre-swing, stepping through. If I don't have the right flexibility in my ankle and foot, that contact, my hip's going to turn, I'm going to go here. I'm not going to be able to stabilize myself, and more importantly, I'm not going to be able to push myself forward. So I'm going to spend my life falling over. And falling over is not a good place to be. But it doesn't stop there. So we need to dynamically increase our flexibility, okay, and mobility. So then, I got to pick something up. Something fell on the ground. I have to hinge. Dorsal flexion of the ankle forces me to hinge my body correctly. Without it, it makes it very easy to round my neck, to find these crazy positions. When my foot is in a dorsal flex position, it creates basically a hinging force into my hips, causing me to biomechanically move properly. But it doesn't stop there. We have to then sit down and I get tired sometimes. So basically, we have to have the ability to dorsal flex, or have that range of motion, be able to contact the ground properly, be able to hinge the hips, and be able to lower my body through that range of motion, which is very hard to do. And trust me, we're in 7 NFL teams, and none of those players can actually dorsal flex like that. All right, and they wonder why they have foot, knee, hip, lower back injuries. It's because that stress has to go somewhere. And when they're playing that sport, it does. But more importantly, if I'm an older adult and I'm going about my day, I need to have the freedom to move properly. And that's what Moflex does. And so those are the basic, simple motions, and those are our first primary 4 motions that we do every day. And like I said before, 90% of us don't do it very well. And you'll find that out very quickly when you get on the Moflex. That's pretty hard to do. So maybe we could start there and get everybody involved, and maybe some volunteers that are in appropriate shoes.
So what I say you've got 8 Moflex, there's 70 of you, so cluster around a Moflex and then just take turns in moving through the different activities, all right? And then those of you that are watching, learn from the observation.
So for everybody, it's
So
starting
here,
with...
let's move some more over here.
Well, let's not worry about squat yet. You jump right ahead. So you want to be able to hold yourself in a really good postural position. Feeling the weight distributed into that heel, into that second gait point, which is the outer ball of the foot, but you should also feel the inside